once you get to this point and you have your pants together, now just like on the leg seam, this big U that you just sewn, you are going to open up those seams and press it. So with your pants just laying flat, just do like you did on your kind of bring it in here, look at it. Do like you did on your pants, and you're just going to simply open the seam and press it down. And these are a little tricky. Y'all see that? You're just opening the seam. Okay? These are a little bit tricky because you have this middle part. So just kind of be creative with how you position your pants. There's no real perfect way to do this. And you're going to have to open it in the crotch area there and get it opened. And then now you're going to have to get to the other side. So this whole U that you sewed, I don't know which is the right word, that you sewed yesterday has to be pressed open. This is part of your grade. Clip loose threads again from where you start and where you stop. There's loose threads, and it looks like you have already done that, so very good. Okay, so this is what this is going to look like when you're done. It's flat, goes down through the crotch area, and then comes back up. And you might have to go over it another time or two just to keep it nice and flat and open. Now what you're going to do is this big waist. They're rather high, aren't they? You're going to get a tape measure from my stool, and we are going to do the waist. You are going to take the waist and fold it over an inch. So let's look at that. Let me find an inch. Okay. So I'm going to fold it over about an inch. And what you're doing there is that's just kind of getting this top portion straight. So there's not a raw edge. See here on this is a raw edge. Now it looks nice and flat. So here, guys, here's the raw edge from where the material was cut. Now look what we have when we turned it over about an inch. See how it's nice and smooth? So that's what you're going to have. So you turn it over about an inch first to get that raw edge, and then you're going to turn it over an additional 2 inches so that raw edge is totally hidden. And you're going to measure this at 2 inches. And when you measure it, Johnny, throw me a pin cushion, please. Okay, when you measure it, you're going to pin it, okay? So measure it at 2 inches. I'm going to pin it starting at the bottom, coming up. And I'm going to pin it again. About every 4 inches, you need to measure it and pin it all the way around. So that's what this looks like, guys. You're going to measure it and pin it. That's what it looks like. Every 4 inches all the way around. Do you see that I'm pinning it from the bottom? Okay, not from the top, because we need to hold it from the bottom. You're going to measure and pin it every 4 inches all the way around. Somewhere, not on the seam, somewhere double pin it. Because that's going to tell you to do what?
Stop.
Stop. And when you stop, you're going to have about a 4-inch opening to put your elastic. And we will do your elastic Monday. Monday we're going to sew this bottom edge down. I'll show you how to do that. And then we're going to put our elastic in it. And some of you Monday, if you get that done, the only thing left to do is hem the bottom and then press your pants, cut all loose threads, and turn them in. Okay, so just fold over the top of this to begin with again, just about an inch. You don't have to measure it to get that raw edge out of the way. Then flip it over 2 inches and measure that every 4 inches and pin that every 4 inches. Don't pin it together because remember you have to get inside them. Okay, so don't pin them together. That we'll have people that sew them together. So pin today, iron today. Monday we're sewing this elastic casing and putting our elastic in it and shutting it. And then Tuesday we're hemming them and hopefully get them back in time to wear them for pajama pant Wednesday. Okay? All right.